Hello, AFAM, and good morning from London, England. I'm Josh.
And I am Ashley. Welcome to the Way Away. If you haven't already, be sure and subscribe, give us a like, and hit that little bell so you can follow more of our adventures.
This morning we started off on the 40th floor. If you haven't watched that video already, it's the last one we just did. Link is up in the top left-hand corner. But today we are with Hidden City, and we are exploring London to try and find the Cheshire Cat.
Oh my gosh, I've been trying to find some fun things for us to do here in London, and when I found this company, I was so excited because it's like a treasure hunt in the city, except we're not hunting treasure, we're hunting the Cheshire Cat today.
So it's a fun way to explore different cities around the world, but this specifically is for London. We are looking for the Cheshire Cat, and it is essentially a treasure hunt, and we're gonna explore the city by way of treasure hunt. We are starting outside of the National Gallery. As you can hear, there are violinists playing over there at the statue.
This area is so beautiful, and I could spend so much time, but this treasure hunt is supposed to take us like 3 to 4 hours.
Yeah, so we should get started. Now, the first thing that we had to do is we needed to get a UK phone number because it's operated on text.
Yeah.
So we spent £5 and we stopped in at a random little shop and got a prepaid SIM card, popped it into Ashley's phone, and she needs to send a text now to get started.
Welcome to Hidden City's hunt for the Cheshire Cat. When you're ready to begin, head outside the National Portrait Gallery. Please note this is different from the National Gallery. When you are at the location, reply go and start the clock for your team and receive the cat's first message.
Ooh, start then go. Okay, good. So they give you a heads up. It is timed, and I think there's like rankings?
Yeah, so other teams could be doing this exact same thing at the exact same time.
What?
Ready? Go. This is the Cheshire Cat. You're late. What time do you think it is? I said 1:06 p.m. and he said, well, you're late. The game is over.
Oh, what? Is that a clue?
Put your tail between your legs and scuttle down to NPG as far as you can.
Whoa, all right. First clue, headed inside the National Portrait Gallery. We're supposed to give a keyword to somebody in here.
To get our like, what is it, a thing?
It's a prop that we're supposed to carry the whole way. Something like that.
Wait, okay, so go to, okay, we got our first clue. It was so fun because you have to interact with people within the museum.
And they know what's going on.
But it's like you have to tell them something, and what if the person doesn't know? You know, like you have to say a sentence to them and it seems really random. If you're just like, hey, psst, do you know, kind of thing. If that person has no clue what you're saying, you look like an idiot.
Yeah.
But thankfully, they did. And they gave us a little watch. This is so fun. Look at how cool that is. Oh my gosh. This is like, what are those rooms that you get stuck in?
Like an escape room.
This isn't like an escape room in London, in my opinion, like so far. How do you open this thing?
I don't know, but our first clue is on that, and we can't share the secret, so. Oh, fun. Okay, we'll get back to you in a second.
The Cheshire Cat's just texted us again, and he says, hang on to that watch. You won't want to find me without it. Now, you probably want to know why you're here. I've come to your world in search of a challenge. I want another Alice.
You played Alice in high school.
I did. No, in junior high, I think I was Alice in the play Alice in Wonderland.
What?
Yeah, I'm great for this job. After all, what good is a riddle without a solver? Maybe you can suffice. Do you possess an open, curious mind like Alice did?
Yes.
If you guys know me, you know I do.
That's basically like your thing. That's you.
If I had a cake that was put in front of me and it said eat me, I would eat it.
Okay. Without context, that sounds like other things, but yeah.
A cake?
I'm just saying, Alice in Wonderland context.
Yeah, everybody knows Alice in Wonderland.
Okay. We're in the National Portrait Gallery right now looking for our next clue. And one thing that we've noticed, you know, since we're here to see the city, is that the National Portrait Gallery is technically free. They have suggested a $5 donation, but I'm not sure I can film all the things in here, so I'm gonna put the camera down and look for our clue. Wow, this gallery is awesome.
It's supposed to be in this room.
Oh, in this room?
Yeah.
Okay. Camera's off. Okay, we figured out a whole bunch of clues already. The first little bit is here in the National Portrait Gallery, and we can't give away any clues, so we're like hidden behind this wall so as not to let you know what area we're in.
We don't want to give anything away because if you guys come here and do this, I want you to be able to enjoy it step by step as well. But they have multiple of these multiple
lots of different
these
styles.
Things. Yeah, so you can choose different ones. You can either do the Cheshire, or they even have like a fairy tale type one, which would have been really cool. I was between the two.
One of the things that I think is really cool, like we mentioned, you can use this as a way to get to know the city of London. So built into this game is like pause and break time, and you can even request a break time because it's timed and all that sort of stuff. So the Cheshire Cat has gone for a little nap, and we have a little bit of time to walk around the gallery.
Yeah, and we learned that the gallery, you can just walk in. That's something we didn't know before.
Yeah, we would have never come here, so that's a +1 for the game already.
Cheshire Cat. We received our next clue. It's an actual envelope.
I love that they put like real work into this.
So cool to be able to like get actual physical things.
But I'm keeping a really tight shot so we can't see.
Oh my gosh. Look how cool that is. So you saw the letter. We have received a letter from the Queen of Hearts, and it's kind of like a choose your own way to go. She either wants us to pledge allegiance to her or go alone. There's no way I can pledge allegiance to the Queen of Hearts.
Queen of Hearts is evil. We know this.
Terrible. So now I have to go it alone.
Yep. Text her and let her know.
Oh, this is getting more and more fun, Josh. The Queen of Hearts is not happy. She called us a traitor. Not happy at all. And don't expect this to be the last time you hear from me. Save my number. We did that. Okay.
Okay, we can't tell you the clues we've been finding, but so far they are extremely clever. I am loving this.
So
like
clever.
You're literally walking around and like you see something, you're like, oh, that's what the clue means. Like it doesn't so much guide you as it does like make you get really excited when you do spot what the clue is.
It's like you read it and you have no clue what it
idea.
means, and then you like go from spot to spot and you're like, what? How did they think of that?
Yeah. So we're looking for our next clue, and we really don't know. And I had to put the camera down so that I could actually pay attention because it could be anywhere here.
But it is so fun to be out in the middle of London, and this is how we're exploring it.
39, 40, 41, very important. 45, 46, 47, 38, 39.
We have another clue.
I love that Ashley has to go out of her comfort zone and like approach strangers in public.
It is really cool because they have like companies and places that are actually involved in this treasure hunt. So you go from place to place and have to talk to people, and they know what you're talking about, which is amazing.
This lady just working here is like, I've been expecting you. And we're like, ooh.
That is the coolest thing ever. This is a selfish day. I wanted to do this so bad, and we're doing it. And I'm loving it.
Sorry, we're not showing you as much of London as we're seeing, but trust us, this is a great way to get around.
Super fun.
Okay, we can't give away the clue, but just know that Ashley has to wear a hat.
I'm here to cook, people. Womp womp.
Okay, we're back outside, and this place, oh man, London is so cool.
I'm liking it more this time than the first time we came here.
And also, each time we did a clue, okay, that last clue that we got was incredible. Like,
the last two surprised me so much.
They're like seriously well done clues.
Yeah,
Like really creative, I think.
I feel like every time we turn the camera on, we're like, the clues were awesome, because we don't want to give it away.
Yeah, we don't want to share.
But we're headed to our next one. It's a 7 out of 14, I think.
Oh, we're halfway there.
Our clues have led us to a stopping point for just a short period of time so the Cheshire Cat can get a nap in. A cat nap, some might say. So we got some cider. I got a cider, Josh got a beer. And then we're gonna head back out.
I just want to point out, London has these really cool things that are like private gardens, and this one here is just like that. In fact, we were trying to cut through the park, and this person like quickly closed the gate on us and like locked the door. I'm like, oh, it's a private garden. I totally forgot that they were here. I seem to have lost Ashley though. Just so you know, the stop has beer involved, and I did have a beer, and it is in no way impairing my judgment.
To be honest, Josh is way better.
Oh, it stopped recording anyways. Some of these clues are groan worthy, but they're so good.
Oh my gosh, I have no clue what they're saying until Josh explains it to me, like barely says it, and I'm like, what? It's so cool. Like, who thought of these? I just don't get it. Like, my brain does not work that way.
Again, don't look at the background. You're not getting any hints from our video.
It's very cool.
What's it called? Extinction resistance or whatever? It's a big protest thing going on?
Yeah, there's a lot of people down here doing their protest thing.
Pretty cool. Oh, I guess protesting against climate change or something. Looking good, guys. Sorry we can't help right now. We're busy.
We're on a hunt and we're on a time limit. Right to at left. I don't know. We'll just go this way and hope that it makes sense when we get once we get there. We found a note from the caterpillar on a boat.
Whoa, Ashley, giving away clues.
Oh, he'd be so much more. Today we have a chance. Not only we're getting so much closer to the Cheshire Cat, we just have to go find him in a few. Like, I think we're almost there.
Yeah, we're
what
basically
are we on,
there.
like 11 or 12?
We have a message from the Queen of Hearts. It says, "My courtiers tell me you may know the cat's location. We just figured it out. I'd like to offer you a second chance. Let's make no mistake about this. Tell me where the cat is, then I shall go there and take him safely home."
No way!
No way, no way. For your loyalty, you receive a tart reward. Oh, and if any of those resistance fighters have left any notes lying around, tread carefully. They have. They can't be trusted. They should be. Now, the choice is yours. Where should I go to find the cat? Where?
She did offer a tart.
Should we just lie? I don't know the answer. Do we lie or like
lie.
make something
Let's
up?
not give her the
Okay,
right
let's just
place.
lie to her.
No way are we giving her the Cheshire Cat.
Where should I go to find the cat? Where?
Say
Yo-
Big Ben.
Big Ben, or should I just say your mum or something like that?
Yo mama.
Yo, should I say your mama?
Sure,
Okay.
we'll see what she
Yo
says.
mama's house. We'll see what the Queen of Hearts says.
Oh my.
I think you can basically say anything but the answer and she should respond. Oh, sorry, your answer is incorrect. 10-minute penalty? I have to tell her? Oh my
I don't want to
gosh.
tell her.
Oh.
You have to tell her where he is.
Shoot. It should be noted that we just received a 10 penalty for giving her the incorrect answer.
10 minutes.
If you get answers incorrectly multiple times in a row, you will get a penalty. We just got 10 minutes. But if you need hints or you get lost, you can get some for free, some you get a time penalty on. I think right now we're sitting at about 30 to 40 minutes of time penalties.
Oh my gosh.
Oops, she didn't like our answer, but we did find the correct answer. We messaged it, and the Cheshire Cat has got back to us, and we have our next and final 2 clues.
This is one of those little parks that we were talking about, but this one's still open.
More hints and clues, which we shall not reveal.
I think we gotta go out that way.
Okay.
While doing research for here in London, I've come across this tunnel that has a ton of street art in it, and I had no idea where it was. And supposedly it's something that like a lot of tourists don't come to, but we had the opportunity to go to it right now. This took us right to it. I'm so excited to walk through. It's really awesome. Hopefully Banksy actually came here. I think this is the one, and made it kind of like an art piece. Like it wasn't anything until then, and then all these street artists came here. We we have finished up our little hunt, and it was super fun.
It really was.
Yeah.
The last clue I think was the hardest because
so hard.
It's like linguistic and like theoretical, and then this last one was metaphysical. Okay, so
I still don't think that I get it.
It is not for this thing is not for children because it takes genuine like mental gymnastics sometimes to come up with the answers.
I think the children would have a really fun time finding the different items and stuff they need to find, but they definitely need an adult to figure out the clues because they were difficult. Josh was my adult today.
Some of them were pure guesses, some of them were just like coming at me. Sometimes you have to not think too hard because it just happened. Like one of the clues was like around the wee corner, like, oh, Scott people say wee, so let's go to the Scott thing. And that was like the clue.
Oh my gosh, it was a really fun time, and they have multiple different hunts, adventures here in London. So if you are interested, we'll put the link down below. But it was very well organized, very well done, and I would highly recommend it if you have more than one day in London and don't mind going around and seeing things that aren't necessarily on the tourist track because none of the normal sightseeing things were on it.
In fact, the last place that we ended up, which we cannot show you because again, clues, I can highly recommend it as a really quaint and quirky place to end up at.
Very interesting.
Yeah, so I think we're actually going to go grab a drink there, and we're going to meet up with a friend for our last night here in London. And make sure to check out the link in the description for Hidden City because it was really fun and can recommend for exploring London.
Yep.
So, Way fam, I hope we encourage you to get there and travel today. We'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye. A huge shout out to all of our patrons who helped make this video possible. If you want to follow more, go to Instagram at WayAwayMag. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget to check out our second channel, Way More, if you want to see way more from us.